video 3. For those of you that have been playing along, welcome back. For those of you that haven't, maybe go look at my previous videos and some of the other things that we've been sharing recently. We've been examining solutions as to how we all can navigate the challenge of finding the right people at the moment. In my last video, I outlined some of the outcomes that we see when we're analysing our performance in our RPO on demand product. We very deliberately kept our advice and content away as much as possible from Recruitment to try and support and help you, because there are other ways to skin this. But today I really want to talk about how Recruitment would help you navigate that through our RPO on demand product. Recruitment RPO on demand exists to deliver where other products can't or don't. It requires all parties to think differently and be prepared to work together in a highly structured way. We fully commit to each other, and it's in that commitment that we find the success. We work together to really understand your ask. Recruitment supports you to make sure that you understand how what you want compares to the realities of the market. And then we use that information to adjust our approach to give you the best possible outcome before we start. We invest time in getting the message right that sells your opportunity to the market above your competition. Something that we can run throughout the recruitment process that's consistent, and something that matches their experience on their first day of work. We lay out the beats of the process in detail before we start in a detailed project plan, and then we fix them to a firm SLA so that everyone involved knows exactly what they need to achieve and by when. Your line managers, interviewers commit time in advance to interviews. We understand the beats of the feedback and the offer process before we start, and we take time to use all of that to inform our shortlisting process so that we're providing the best possible, highest quality shortlist for you, rather than just a few CVs that match your requirement. The project plan completes the interview process in the shortest possible amount of time. That helps to compress the overall time to hire down as much as physically possible. This has a significant effect on minimizing attrition in the recruitment process. As you'll all know, we'll all have experienced, it tends to be the better candidates that leave the process. So the shorter the timeline that is, the fewer of them we lose. In the end, it's all about candidates feeling you're the most on the ball of all of the organisations they're interviewing with. Even if they're not successful, they're left with a good impression of you. That has huge value for onward recruiting. A dedicated Recruitment team have to hit the beats of the recruitment process to the SLA. It's in that mutual commitment where we find our extra success. So I realise I've covered quite a lot today. I've been a lot more specific. Process is generally boring, maybe it was even in this instance, but I assure you the extra success comes in really nailing that. If this sounds good, reach out. Bear in mind, it's a big commitment. We look forward to hearing from you, and thank you very much for your time.